Alright, hey everyone. If you're like me, the thought of public speaking in front of a group can feel a little terrifying. Your heart races, your hand shakes, and you start to sweat really bad, and your mind suddenly goes blank, and you forget everything. For the longest time, I thought that I was not meant for public speaking. But after reading the Exploring Public Speaking by Dr. Barbara Tucker and watching Matt Abraham's TED Talk, speaking up without freaking out, and I started to see it differently. I realized that being nervous doesn't mean you're bad at speaking, it just means you care. Dr. Tucker explains that public speaking is a skill, not a talent. No one is born a great speaker. It's something we are built through practice, preparation, and learning to understand our audience. She also says public speaking matters because it helps us share ideas, inspire others, and build confidence. That idea really stuck with me because I've seen how it plays out in real life. For example, a couple years ago in one of my classes, I had to present a group project. I was so nervous that I almost asked somebody else to do the talking. But after I practiced a few times, organized my main points and thoughts, and took some time and deep breaths before starting, something surprisingly happened. The nerves didn't bother me or disappear, but I actually got through it. My classmates even told me they understood my project better because of how I explained it and the points that I made. That's when I realized what Dr. Tucker meant. Public speaking isn't about being perfect, it's about being prepared and genuine. Matt Abraham takes the idea even further in his TED Talk. He talks about how our fear of public speaking is actually biological. Our brains see it as a threat, but instead of fighting that fear, he says we can manage it. He suggests breathing slowly, focusing on our message instead of ourselves, and treating our speech like a conversation. I tried his advice recently when I had to give a toast at my best friend's wedding. I was nervous, but I focused on sharing a meaningful story instead of worrying about how I sounded, and it actually went great. People laughed, and I felt proud instead of panicked. Both Dr. Tucker and Matt Abrahams taught me that confidence doesn't come from having the fear. It comes from learning how to handle it. The more we speak up, the more easier it gets. And yeah, every time we do, we're not just communicating, we're growing. So the next time you have to give a speech, remember this. You don't have to be fearless, just prepared, honest, and willing to speak up. Your voice matters, and the world needs to hear it. Thank y'all.